like for them to recognize the humanity that is represented in these photographs, even the pictures that are only buildings, and there aren't very many of those because Mr. Norman liked to have people in his pictures, even architectural pictures. So there are people all over those rooms in those photographs, real people who walked these streets, who had cares and had joys and lived here, called Natchez home. And so they represent humanity in a small town over that period of time that these photographs represent. And that's what I hope they see, that we're learning about each other when we really look at these photographs carefully and look at the people in them. We are seeing ourselves 100 years ago.
Are learning every day their past by looking at these photographs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and you think about the dedication of Dr. Gandy of putting this together. And gosh, what a blessing it was.
That I'm glad most of the buildings are still standing, and that we had Ron and Mimi come into town and Dr. Gandy and help us save all these buildings. That it's wonderful to be able to see them today as they are today, as they had been when they were built.
Sure.
Including this church.
And I'm sure the photographer posed them in a certain way, as you can see in the photos, and they were not to smile. And I do get questions about that because the exposure was very long, and they were told to be very still, and so also they were serious. You get these serious expressions, and I think that's just because, not that they were unhappy, but they thought that's the way they should appear, because it was so uncommon to actually have your photo. That was something they treasured, because not like today, you don't take a photo every day.
A multicultural Natchez, a different place, a place that played, a place that worked, a place that loved, a place that was a little different from other places. I think you leave with that feeling. I think you have expectations about photographs of black people in the 19th century, and then you see those photographs of them in the collection in beautiful wedding dresses and beautiful garbs, and it's something you don't expect to find. It's like a secret hidden, and the same thing is true. The importance of the Jewish community appears in those photographs, and how they rebuilt Natchez at the end of the Civil Wars. They're standing in front of their stores. They're in the temple. It tells you don't even need almost the cut lines in some ways. Those pictures tell a great story about a great place.
Intertwined. The right person getting these negatives and doing the right thing with them. So here's to Henry Norman and Tom Gandy.